Welcome back to the Baby Baseball channel. It's time for pre-game. The Los Angeles Dodgers are here. And this is huge. The Giants just won a series against the Cubs, 3-1. Probably should have swept them. But a chance to have a great homestand right here. Get back very close to 500 if the Giants can actually miraculously sweep the Dodgers. They would be only one game below 500. It starts tonight. Landon Knack against Logan Webb. We got lineups, we got predictions, we got thoughts, and we got people in the comments. Daniel Berry Sports Highlight. Hey everyone, happy Friday. What's up, the Karaoke? What's up, Adrian Hurtado? Say hey. It's Babe. So yes, the Giants today taking on the Dodgers, always fun. And so far this season, the Giants only have won one game against the Dodgers. And obviously they've played a lot because they're division rivals. They played 6 games. So the Dodgers lead 5-1 this season. They've won 4 straight, 8 of their last 10. And their last time last series they had was a 3-game sweep. It was against the White Sox. But still, they swept them. Gavin Stone threw a complete game shutout, a 4-hitter. And the Giants, on the other hand, are also playing well. 3 out of 4 against the Cubs after a horrid road trip. So I really don't know what to expect here. But it's going to be Landon Knack against Logan Webb. Knack is a rookie, making his 6th career start. But he has looked pretty good so far. Last time he pitched, he threw 5 scoreless against the Angels. So then, of course, we all know Logan Webb making his 18th start, 6-6 on the year, 3.16 earned run average for Logan Webb. Same old here. And we're just getting ready for Major League Baseball. I don't do a lot of pre-games, but for the Dodger series, might want to come up here, look at the lineups, think about what we just saw yesterday. I don't think it was a good move. Obviously, in retrospect, terrible move to bring in Luke Jackson in a critical situation. In just the 10th inning, I would understand. 11th, 12th, 13th, you're running out of arms. Can't even say anything at that point. But when you got guys like freaking Doval, you could bring in, try to keep the game close, and then walk it off. I don't understand why you don't do that. But that's in the past now. And we do have lineups here. Lineups brought to you by Pound for Pound. Let's freaking go. Oh, looks like the game is almost underway. We have the visiting Los Angeles Dodgers. Shohei Ohtani leading off. You might have heard of him. Will Smith batting second. You might have heard of him. One of the best catchers in the game. Ohtani, the best player in the game. Freddie Freeman, one of, if not the best first baseman in the game. All 3 of these players to start out this lineup, some of the best. Then Teoscar Hernandez in left, big power. Andy Pajes, one of the brightest young stars in the game. Jason Hayward, the veteran, in right. Not too worried about him, but obviously he's a veteran. He can play. Miguel Rojas at shortstop. He's having a decent year. Gavin Lux, good young player. And then Biggio at third base today. Kevin Biggio, I think the first time we'll be seeing him in a Dodgers uniform. So that's going to be exciting. Still in the blue, but we'll see how that looks. This will be the first time the Giants will be seeing, maybe seeing Kevin Biggio at all. I'm sure we've seen him against the Blue Jays. But anyway, so that trade happened here a couple weeks back. Biggio wasn't having the best year, but still didn't think the Blue Jays would move on from him. What is up here? Pound for Pound, the Karaoke, Adrian Hurtado. So let's get to the San Francisco. Oh, by the way, as I said, Landon Knack on the mound. The Giants today will send out leadoff, DH, hitting 222 with no speed, with big power, high strikeout number, leadoff. I guess the computer likes it. There's no real explanation why any human being would put Soler leadoff. So I have to assume the computer says Soler leadoff. Second is going to be Wade Jr. at first, back off the injured list. So if you're excited about Wade, I am. He's probably the best hitter on the team, at least the best at getting on base. Then you got Ramos. Then you got who's been playing great, Bailey. So Giants lineup is not too shabby here. Wade Jr., Ramos, Bailey, Matt Chapman had a nice couple of hits the other day, and now at least one nice hit yesterday, starting to heat up. Conforto in left. Matos will be in right field today. Brett Wisely at second base, and Nick Ahmed at shortstop today for the Giants. On the bench, we have Casali, Fitzgerald, Slater, and VR. This is a must freaking win game. Not really, but with Webb on the mound, this is one you really want to take. If you're going to take one, this would be the one. Edwin Jimenez is the umpire. He's hasn't been great because I know who he is. If I know who you are, not a great sign. The Giants do have a ton of options in the bullpen, but we've been using the bullpen hard. So I'm hoping Webb can get at least into the seventh today. We'll wait and see. Kona Island is here, and if so, I think the Giants have a chance that this is their one game. Do they have a chance to sweep? I mean, you never know. It's baseball. That's the only reason I would say that. But obviously, the odds are in the Dodgers' favor right now. All the bets, all the money bets are on the Dodgers. You bet $100 on the Giants and they win, you actually win $115. So the odds are definitely in favor of the Dodgers, but that's not a big surprise. Like I said, they've been hot. They got 4 in a row, but it would be nice here to come out and have a strong series and at least win 2 out of 3. You win 2 out of 3, all of a sudden you won both series of the homestand. And you had a dang good homestand, winning 5 out of 7. But late night Lamont is back. Webb's got to go deep. That's really the two keys to the game. You got to hold down this lineup, and you got to hit this guy, Knack. Who is a solid pitcher. He's not like a high strikeout guy. He throws pretty hard. Definitely above average control, and induces a lot of soft contact. It's not the kind of pitcher the Giants typically hit well against, but you just never know. And you'll have to see. Kevin Biggio this year, yeah, he's only hitting 200 with a couple home runs, so not a huge threat, but you never know. He just came over to the Dodgers. He's looking to impress there. First time here against the Giants in a Dodgers uniform, so we've got to look out for him as well. But overall, like I said yesterday, I think it's going to be a close one. Giants, I feel if this is the one they're going to take, I really don't think they're going to sweep or anything, but if this is the one, should be the one because of Webb. I think he's due for a really good game. Remember, he pitched so well against the Dodgers. That was in the playoffs back in 2021. It seems like he usually pitches well, but I don't quote me on that. We can probably bring up the splits and see if that's true in the regular season against the Dodgers, how he's done. Just curious about that. Okay, so opponent, Dodgers, he has pitched I want to see his ERA. Okay, it's over here. He's pitched decent, not great at all, 4.66 earned run average. So 1-1 record, that's regular season. So we'll need to have him a good start. Now he dominates the Mets. 15 shutout innings against the Mets. Remember, if we ever play the Mets, throw Webb out there. He loves to pitch against the Mets for whatever reason. But yeah, so let me know what you guys think here. Giants, Dodgers, game 1, 3-game set right here. Interesting lineup to say the least, and definitely this is a game. I mean, you lose this game, you win the next 2, it's fine. But what are the chances that's going to happen? If you can't win with Webb, with this entire rotation injured right now, tomorrow, I don't know if you've even announced the starter. Tomorrow's a Fox game, and have not announced the starter. And it's Tyler Glasnow, who's freaking dominant. And Giants have trouble with him. That's tomorrow. Dodgers have no trouble letting us know who's going to be pitching. We don't ever know. We're last minute decision. Like, we have no clue who's going to pitch because our entire rotation is hurt. It's really bad. I mean, when you look at the depth chart, it's scary. IL. We have an entire literal rotation on the injured list. An entire 5-man. We could create a team out of just the injured players. We would have a solid rotation on the injured list team. Snell, a Cy Young Award winner, the reigning Cy Young Award winner. Kyle Harrison, one of the brightest young pitchers in the game. Keaton Wynn with nasty stuff. Alex Cobb, a solid veteran. And another former Cy Young winner, Robbie Ray. All injured. All injured. Not to mention Tristan Beck, injured. Austin Warren, injured. Ethan Small, injured. Tom Murphy's pretty much out for the year. Wilmer Flores even recently went on the IL. Giants got to do something about that. Tyro Estrada, IL. Mike Yastrzemski, IL. Jung-Hoo Lee, the biggest free agent we signed offensively and defensively, out for the season. It's bad. It's bad. I knew it was going to be bad. Every year's bad. But dang, this year is especially bad when it comes to injuries. And I don't know, you can't really make an excuse. But good Lord. Good freaking Lord. Whereas the Dodgers, I mean, they've had problems with their pitchers. Everyone knows that. They've had problems with pitchers. They just sign sign and trade for more elite talent to make up for it. But obviously they have some good pitchers like Gonsolin and Kershaw, and Dustin May's always hurt, but Betts. Nice to have a lineup without Betts today. What's up, Alex Radford? Dodgers have a lot of hurt pitchers as well. That is true. Hey, I hate Jung-Hoo Lee being out, but we can't blame him. He's an awesome person and goes hard in the field and was one of the best hitters before he got hurt. Oh, no, I'm not blaming the players, but, you know, I mean, it would be nice if they stayed healthy. He would try to make that catch. There's no way he would have done that if he thought he was going to dislocate his shoulder and be out for the season. Obviously, he would have just let it hit the wall. So, just a really unfortunate incident right there. And losing him, it hurts, man. I mean, he was supposed to be here for this season. All these guys are supposed to be here, and they're just simply not here. And the rotation is taking the biggest hit. Yeah, and it may be a lesson learned in the future. If a pitcher like Blake Snell is not signed and spring training is coming to an end, you don't sign him. Be like, you know what? You missed spring training. We're not going to sign you, dude. You missed spring training. I'm sorry. We're not going to wait for you to struggle and come back because you need spring training. So, especially because you lose a draft pick by signing Blake Snell. We don't have a draft pick until, other than our first round pick, 13th overall, you don't have another draft pick until the 4th freaking round. So that's really bad. But Wilmer Flores with a bad knee. He's going to be on the injured list. Left knee tinnitus. He's been playing through it. Hadn't been playing really well through it, to be quite honest. Fitzgerald has been recalled. So if you liked Fitzgerald, he's back. I'm friends with Blake Snell on Xbox, dudes on MLB The Show every night. Really, maybe that's interesting. I mean, no hate on that, but yeah, dude, Blake Snell's a chill dude, you know. Nothing wrong with that as long as you're getting your work in. But obviously just hasn't gotten it done with the Giants. And we're paying him big money. And fans aren't going to put up with it. Fans are not going to put up with it. But yeah, the lineup today it's a Giants lineup. It's a Giants lineup. That's all I can tell you about that. Dodgers lineup is a little bit less potent than it has been. That's what gives me a little bit of hope for today. I got the Giants taking this one by the score of 4-3. And we'll wait till tomorrow, or at least till the post game before I talk about tomorrow's game to see how they look today. But I like our chances today. I'm feeling good about Logan Webb. Webb's due for a good start. Webb is due for a good start. He's been a little bit shaky lately. Last start was on the 23rd. He threw 6 innings, gave up 9 hits, 4 runs. Before that, at Chicago, threw 7 innings, was solid that day. Gave up a couple runs, 6 hits. But he does give up at least 2 runs pretty much every start. Hasn't really like just shut down a team. He's given up 3 home runs in his last 5 starts, and the Giants have lost 3 of his last 5 starts. So he hasn't pitched at Oracle since the 12th of June, a couple of weeks. But just really need him to go out and basically dominate today. Basically dominate this game. Logan going to need that run support, and run support's been a problem for him. Yeah, what about Soler leadoff? It's just weird. It's just weird. I mean, genuinely, what's the thought process? I mean, there's 2 thought processes behind your leadoff, man. There's the traditional thought process of he's the fastest guy, he's going to get on base, and you want to set the table, even though really that's just in the first inning, because after that, you don't know if he's going to lead off an inning again or not. But the typical thought process is at least you know he's going to lead off 1 inning. So you want your quick guy, a guy who can get on base, a guy who's fast. That's not Soler. He's not particularly fast. He doesn't steal a lot of bases. He doesn't have a high on base percentage. In fact, he's a low, relatively low on base percentage, low batting average. So traditionally, he's a terrible leadoff hitter. Then you might say, well, what about you want the modern mindset is you want your best player leadoff to get him the maximum at bats. Well, is he our best hitter? I would argue no. I would argue Ramos. I would argue Wade Jr. Wade Jr. fits the bill for the traditional leadoff hitter and the modern leadoff hitter, the best hitter, or even Patrick Bailey for that matter. Certainly not Soler. Is it because he has the most power? The most potential to hit a home run, so you want to give him max at bats because he might hit a home run or something? You tell me, y'all. I don't get it. Yeah, Ramos, Wade, or Estrada. Someone explain to me where the logic is there. I'm not trying to hate on the front office and Farhan and the computers and Bob Melvin, because clearly those guys know more than I know. But sorry. But it doesn't make a lot of sense to me. I'm searching on, okay, here's Soler. Here's Bo Mills' reason.
I asked you this a few weeks, a month or so ago, and he said someone had to. Is that a similar situation, or what's the reason for Soler?
He likes to lead off. He's done it before. He's had success doing it. And at the end of the day, even if he's not swinging the bat as well as he can, he's getting on base and he's drawing walks. So with Wade back in the lineup in the 2-hole, kind of the symmetry of it makes some sense. So that's where he is today.
Why is Wade Soler's leading off?
He said Soler likes to, don't really give a crap. He says he's comfortable doing it. Well, that's fine. And he said he's drawn a lot of walks. He is? Well, okay, he's got 28 walks this year, so he definitely can walk, but McCovey Chronicles don't fully understand having Soler hit leadoff when he's just now starting to hit well with runners on base. Pretty solid lineup, all things considered. It's just weird. I mean, it's not even that big a deal. I never thought the lineup, people would freak out over the lineup. I never thought the lineup is the biggest deal. Like, you can draw it out of a hat if you want to, and if the guys are good, if the players are good, they're going to go out there and hit. They're going to go out there and hit, you know what I'm saying? And you're going to win games. It's an interesting decision. Wisely would be a nice leadoff guy, you would think, but yeah, whatever. I don't make the rules. It's to build confidence in Knack. Could be. Well, Ramos is hitting cleanup. Just an idea. Don't know how to spell his name. You got it. And Wade has one of the best eyes in baseball. Man is a walk machine. Yeah, okay. Well, Soler can walk. It's fine. It's fine. If you're going to look at this line and be like, what? That's what you would do it about. But ladies and gentlemen, it's time for Giants baseball. And when it's time for Giants baseball, it's time for Giants baseball. There's nothing else to be said. So I hope you guys have a great day. Hit that thumbs up. Hit that subscribe. We'll be back in 2.5 to 3 hours for the post game. And at that time, hopefully we're talking about a Giants win. Thank you guys so much for being here for the pregame show. Enjoy the game today. Hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe button. I got the Giants taking it 4-3. Let's do it. And we'll talk to you guys after the game.
Come, baby, let's do it again.